Hi there, Chris Smith here. Guys, I've got a question for you. What do you want for Christmas? That's normally what I get asked by aunties and uncles and my daughters and my wife and my sister. And to be honest, after I've had lots and lots of socks and pants from Marks and Spencer's and beer and chocolate, you kind of run out of ideas really. So, if you have the same problem, I've got some suggestions for you now. How about a little bit of personal development? Okay, I've got some suggestions here. Number one, a book by Brian Tracy called Eat That Frog. If you think that you procrastinate a bit, you have things that you know you should be doing but you just keep putting them off, this will really help you with that. Great book. Quite a small, slim book, easy to get. That's a good one to start off with. Next one, Timrod Anything by Timrod is brilliant. I like this one, 7 Strategies for Wealth and Happiness. Again, pretty slim book, easy to read. Any CDs, audio CDs by Timrod, particularly good, but of his books, this is one of my favourites. Next one. Okay, Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. This was the first ever book that I bought in this kind of area of personal development. This isn't particularly about network marketing or about, certainly not about clean easy or anything like that. It's about kind of personal financial freedom, I suppose you'd call it. Just the difference between kind of, running a job, getting a job and having a business and investing and things like that. Really good book, easy to read, and nice little story behind it. So that's a good one. Okay, this is one that I'm just starting reading myself. It was recommended to me by Nigel Botterill, who's a kind of serial entrepreneur, and it's called The Sales Bible, and it's by Jeffrey Gitomer. And actually, to be honest, it's for Americans. It's by an American guy who's like a top salesman, and I guess he's pretty stereotypical salesman. You can kind of imagine him cold calling businesses and so on. And one of the reasons I got into Clean Easy was that there was no selling involved. But actually, I think what I'm looking for out of this is when I speak to prospects about joining the business, I am actually selling myself. I don't try and sell the business because the videos and all the tools that we use do that. But I'm selling myself, so I'm kind of looking for this to find some hints and tips about how to improve my kind of selling of myself. So that's quite a big one. I've only just started that, so I'll let you know how I get on with that one. And lastly, Eric Worre, Go Pro. This is quite a new one, I think. This is actually the audio cassette, but there's a book. Sorry, audio cassette, finally, audio CD. There's a book that goes with this as well, and it looks like it's going to be really useful. I've just listened to the CDs once, and it does have a very logical step-by-step approach to building your network marketing business. And it does have some good suggestions in there, which I quite like the sound of. So I'm looking forward to kind of making use of all of this in the coming days and weeks. So again, I'll let you know how I get on with that, but feel free to go ahead and get that in the meantime anyway, because I'm sure you'll learn a lot from it. So I hope that helps. Hope that gives you some great ideas for Christmas presents if it's not too late. Have a great Christmas if I don't see you before then, and I'll see you again soon.